guys, hello, hello. So, good evening. Where I am right now is 10 to 7. So, I'm recording this part of the video after the bit you're gonna see next. And I tell you what happened. What you're gonna see next, I'm gonna say, oh, my phone is being playing up with me. I'm not sure whether it's been recording or not. So yes, you missed a big chunk of it, a huge chunk of it. So anyway, I hope you enjoy whatever has been saved, because I believe you missed many chunks of recording. Unfortunately, I cannot watch the whole video. You know what I mean? I don't do well with editing. As I always say, my videos are always raw as anything. So yeah, hope that you enjoy what's about to come. Honestly, anyway, enjoy it. Bye. No bye, see you in a bit. Now, see you now. I don't know what to say. Hang on. I don't understand my phone sometimes. It stopped and started recording again. So this huge stag, right? And I was walking on university grounds, and I'm not sure where I was going to that time. And then I just heard this noise, the ground shaking. Boom, 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 boom. When I look back, I just saw this massive, huge horse walking towards me, ready like to jump on me. Luckily, he had a chain attached to it, so as he's running towards me, he just boom got pulled back and he nearly fell down. I got so scared, because if he hadn't been chained, I would have been done. 100% I would have been done. So that's why I'm extremely wary of horses. Anyway, it was my fault that I digressed, right? It was not my fault. It was that horse that made me change routes. Yes. Oh, there's somebody's looking at me now, so I'm going to have to turn the camera down. I'm not going to stop recording. I'm just going to do what I've started doing lately. And I'm just going to put my phone down, so you're going to see my legs. That's only if that lady starts walking towards me, which she isn't, which is amazing. So we can carry on the conversation. By the way, hasn't been raining at all. I'm going to change this topic again, sorry. You know me. As I said, the name of this channel should be all over the place. It hasn't been changing at all lately. So, this is a lake. And it's completely dry. Completely dry. There's only a bit of water there. You know. And when I say that this region is extremely dry, it doesn't rain at all in the summer, from from March until end of September, beginning of October. I'm not lying, it turns into a savanna. It really does. So yeah, it rained a bit, just a little bit, for 1 or 2 days. You know which days it rained, but the rain has been so little they didn't fill the pond up. When the pond is completely filled, it gets all the way to there. Gets all the way to the top. It hasn't been raining at all lately. So I digressed again. Oh yeah. Let's go back on track. I woke up 11:30 today. Got out of bed eventually at 12:30. Shame on me, but like I said, I've got good reason. Initially, you're not going to think it's a good reason, but as you go and listen to me, you're going to go, that's amazing. Well done. I went to bed at 3:30 last night, 3:30 in the morning. And that's because you know, halfway through the day, oh my God, I've got something prickling my feet. Halfway through the day, I've got this flow of positive energy just flowing up and down my body. I felt so positive, and I just focused on what I was doing. I got so well focused. I got so optimistic. I thought, I'm gonna make it. Yes, yes, yes. I just got this flow of positiveness. I'm not gonna say it's gonna last. And this morning, again, okay, I woke up. It wasn't morning anymore. By the time I got out of bed, it was afternoon. But again today, I woke up with this flow of energy, positive. I'm feeling so positive right now, so positive. You know, I'm not feeling. I mean, even today, I've got these minute drops of doubt, but not like they've been lately. Like essentially, lately it's been flow of doubt, flow of negativity, and some drops of positiveness. That's how I've been feeling lately. But today, oh my God, I'm still feeling it. So much. What's the time today? Let me tell you what the time is. It is 4:30 in the afternoon. I woke up, had a coffee, 12:30, even though I don't drink coffee after 11. Today, now I'm going to have a coffee 12:30. Not 12:30, no, actually 12:30, sorry. 12:30 is the time I got out of bed. By the time I got ready to kick the day, kick start the day, it was 1:30. Because get ready, make up, you know, have a chat with my husband whilst I'm drinking my coffee, etc. It was 1:30, right? And then, yeah, so I've just been working. I said, listen, I have not been for a walk at all for the past 3 days because I've just been keeping my head down, you know, be focusing on things. So I thought, no, I've got to go for a walk today. But it's 4:30, so it's already getting dark. I'm sure you can see at the back of me, the lighting is already changing. So let's hope I can have a really good walk. And yeah, let's hope that. And in terms of me being positive, feeling positive today and yesterday, it is one of the things I say. Life is full of up and downs. Life is full of negativeness and positiveness. You know, sometimes we wake up feeling extremely positive. Other times we wake up feeling extremely negative. And I'm on my positive period right now. Perhaps it's something to do with my hormonal cycle. I don't know. All I know right now is I'm enjoying this moment, and that's what you've got to do. You've got to enjoy the positive moments, because the negative moments will soon come. If you remember, was yesterday's video, the day before video, where I said everything's got an end. Everything has got an end, whether it's positive or negative. Everything has got an end, right? So you have to enjoy the positives as much as you can, because it's going to end eventually. And now when the negatives comes, you just have to leave them through. Don't think they're going to last forever, because it's also going to end eventually. Yeah. So I'm going for a walk. I'm walking right now. I'm not going for a walk. And so yeah, my skin has been feeling great lately. And sorry, I just changed subject because I don't have anything else to talk about me being positive. I don't know what else to say. So I'm just going to move into my skin, because this is something I also want to talk to you about, guys. My skin has been feeling great lately, and I honestly believe it's got nothing to do with the machines I've been using. Maybe it's got to do with them as well. I'm not sure, but it's got to do with this cream facial moisturizer, facial moisturizer. I don't know which one to use, but I'm sure you understand what I mean. But there's somebody coming, so I'm going to put the camera down with the doggy. It didn't walk in my direction, thank God for that. Because, you know, I don't like pointing camera at people's face, even if the camera is pointing at my face, because eventually you see their back. And I much respect other people's privacy. So, yes, I believe there's got to do with this moisturizer and that I've been using lately. I honestly believe so. And it is this recipe which sorry. So it's got to do with the recipe, and I've watched many videos about it, particularly this Brazilian dermatologist is amazing. Honestly, he debunks some claims by some huge brand. He debunks them, and he goes through the scientific explanation, how it does to your skin, how it works to your skin. Perhaps it makes no difference to your skin at all. Sometimes it can actually cause harm, and then sometimes it gives the cheaper version, which is a lot cheaper, and he says, listen, this one works exactly the same, only that one, because they've got the brand stamped on the box, and they've spent a lot of money on marketing. They sell like 20, 40, 50 times, sometimes 100 times the price. You know, there's some products like that, for example, La Mer and La Mer, yeah. So there's some huge brands out there. So it gives the equivalent of that. So he went through this recipe because apparently this recipe was created by this really famous plastic surgeon, brackets, dermatologist, really famous in Brazil. I never heard of him. I don't know who he is. I'm not even sure whether he's still alive or not, because he was fully active in the 70s. I wasn't even born in the 70s, so if he's alive, well done. Not well done, so what am I talking about? If he's alive, I'm sure he's living a nice life. The reason I say well done, yeah, because I'm imagining he's in his 100s, so that's why I say well done, for nothing else. Please don't crucify me. That's all I meant by saying well done. So this recipe was created by him, and many of his patients to this date, they claim about it, and they talk about it. They say that is great. I've used this recipe since he's given me, and I don't have any wrinkles. Obviously, people have got wrinkles. They say their skin looks wonderful. And this dermatologist is I think he's about my age, 45 years old, and he goes into this this creation that this dermatologist has invented back in the 70s, and he goes through how all the ingredients get together, and that's why there's so many people out there who are just followers of him, will never stop using that recipe, because the things it does to your skin is amazing. So I'm thinking, because so what I've done, the recipe that I followed at the moment, I've got at the moment, it was missing one ingredient, which is vitamin A, as part of the mixture. So the ingredient I've got right now is it's got Nivea, as you guys may know or may not know, is essentially the same as this La Mer face moisturizer. That's what everybody claims. That's what most dermatologists claim. Obviously, they can't say that because they could be sued. I'm sure I don't even think they can be sued anymore, because there's so many people making that claim these days. So yeah, so it's got Nivea, it's got Bepanthen, and it's got Hypogloss. I'm not sure. Is like it's got the same, essentially same effect as Bepanthen. You know, the baby rash cream that comes in that tube. It's pretty much the same, different ingredients, different different ways of working, different chemistry. So yeah, it's a mixture of them three. And then it was only missing vitamin A, and even that, just those three ingredients, only just using those three ingredients. Honestly, my skin, it feels like plumper. It feels healthier. And trust me, I've not changed my diet at all lately. I've not changed my diet. I've not changed the food that I eat. And to be honest, I'm in that time of the month, if you see what I mean. And that time of the month, I usually get 1 or 2 spots. This time I got 0 spots, which is amazing. I've always had terrible skin growing up. I've always been one of those acne people. And acne. What's that? Acne. What the heck is acne? Acne people. I've always had acne, especially there on my nose, and some on my forehead, close to the hairline. Honestly, I had them close to my hairline. You know, really, sometimes those really painful ones. So, and I suffered from acne, I'd say, until my late 30s, yes. And number one, actually, one of the things that I believe it made my acne go away, it was the use of Korean products. They really helped my skin with that oil cleansing, etc., gentle products. And because Korean products, I believe in them. They work from within, and they're slow to work as well. They're not harsh at all, and I've got kind of a sensitive skin as well. It's not as sensitive as it used to be when I was young, but I can still sense some sensitiveness with it. So yeah, since I started using this, even though my skin is feeling great, no spots, nothing, I feel something else different about my skin. I wonder if I'm still recording or not. Have I only been talking to you for 15 minutes? I'm sure it's been longer. I don't know. I'll check. So yeah, honestly, my phone worries me sometimes. Sometimes it decides to work well. Sometimes it's got its freak out moment. So yeah, then yeah, where is that again? Yeah, so my skin was great, but this time around, what's that noise? There's a man there. Look at this kid. So this time around, there's something different about it. Honestly, there is. So I'm thinking, right, of... I'm not going to record in a full video. I'm thinking of releasing a short showing how the name of the products I use, the recipe, the mixture, the quantities, the ratio, essentially, because the quantities, you can do whatever quantity you want, but the ratio. Oh, another thing as well, as part of, I've added something additional to the recipe. You know the brand Calasim, the one that produces the one that's got what's it called, Calasim. It's got that growth hormones added into it, the growth peptides, and they extract that from I think it's goat's placenta or cow's placenta, not sure. Or yeah, something. I know they extract from placenta. It's not humans. It's not human growth factors. It's animal growth factors. Which way did I? Why did I come this way? I don't get what I've done here. Oh, never mind. Yes, so I'm thinking of doing that. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea? Not a good idea. Write in your comments, please write in your comments. And again, please like and subscribe. The more you like, the more I know I'm doing good things here. Yeah, please do. And I've got 14 subscribers, right? 14 subscribers. My husband, he doesn't want to appear on YouTube. Of course he doesn't. And I respect him that. I respect him with 100%. So much so when sometimes I feel there's a risk of him appearing, I stop it, I pause it, or I just delete that section of the video altogether. So yeah, anyway, where am I? Where am I? Where I am. How did I end up this way? I sometimes end up in places that I don't even know, which I go through so many times, but I just forget because I just allow my legs to take me wherever they want to take me. So yeah, my husband, right, I respect him 100%, but yes, he's so funny. He's like he's so interested in my channel as well. How many subscribers have you got now? Oh, he said, yeah, I've got 14 subscribers, yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe you got 14 subscribers, oh my God. First question, have you had any comments? No, I have not had any comments. I thought I had one comment, that was it. One comment and one like and a heart from somebody, which honestly I love. Even just a small heart is amazing, so cute. Please carry on, even if you just have to send me hearts. It's amazing. Yeah, I will always reply to your comments, trust me. If you ever write comments to some YouTubers and they don't reply to your comments, trust me, I will always. So you won't feel disappointed, because sometimes because I watch other YouTube streamers, as you know, and sometimes I write comments to them or say thank you, whatever, and ask them questions and never reply to me. And that really disappoints me, because even though, and I look at their channel, some of them don't reply at all to the viewers. And it makes me think, how's your channel still has received some views when I feel like you're not engaged with those who make your channel? Because at the end of the day, who makes our channel? It's you guys. It's you guys that make our channel. Obviously the YouTuber prepares and makes the material, which, by the way, you guys, I don't do any preparation at all. I'm gonna stop because the family come in my direction, especially with the kids. They were extremely friendly. It's so difficult to find friendly people in Norfolk. That's the county where I live. So the county I live. I won't tell you the city where I live though. I'm sure I'm going to tell you at some point in one of the videos anyway. So yeah, because my husband's from up north, he said, honestly, people from the south, they're so bloody rude. They don't even say good morning, hello to you. And sometimes I say good morning to them. They respond with this grumpiness, like, why do you say hello to me? Anyway, so they're extremely friendly. Yeah, so yeah, you guys are the ones who make the channel. And as I've said, I don't prepare any material. I just go with the flow, whatever comes to my mind at the moment in time. Yes. So yeah, I'm going to the shop now. I'm going to continue with my walk for a bit longer. I'm going to go to the usual shop. Oh, I actually may buy some food to cook tomorrow, because I didn't cook today at all. And I was quite worried, because I like to have a meal, proper meal every day. And we had the last bit of our meal yesterday. And when I woke up, I asked my husband, what do you want to eat today? He says, have it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I'm sure we can sort ourselves out. And I was thinking, oh, sure, I was feeling guilty. And then, so funny, when I had a shower, got dressed, I announced, I'm not going to cook today. That's it, I won't be cooking today. I was like, But I was like, what's wrong with you? I didn't ask you to cook. Nobody asked you to cook. I said, I know you didn't ask me to cook. Nobody asked me to cook. He said, why are you announcing it? I'm announcing it to myself. I'm telling myself because I feel guilty that I won't be cooking today. And he said, why do you have to be so harsh to yourself? You know, if you're not cooking, you're not cooking. I'm a grown up. I can prepare my own meal if I want to eat something. I said, yes, I know that, but I thought I announced that really loud. So it's not for you. He's not for you, it's for me. He said, I know it's not for me, it's for you. So, if you see what I mean. Yes, I'm not cooking today, but I'm going to go to the shop and see if I can get some liver. I very much doubt it at this time of the day, especially if it's gone. It's really surprising, you know, because it's the only shop that sells fresh liver that I know of. No, there's this one, and there's also Morrison's, also sells fresh liver. So, yeah, I'm really surprised how much, how quickly it runs out, because sometimes I go there like 11 o'clock. They hardly have anything left of the liver. So I'm extremely surprised a lot of people eat liver as much. I love liver, don't you? Absolutely love liver. Some people, sorry, I need to calm down. I'm speaking too fast again. Yeah. Some people absolutely butcher the liver. Do you see what I mean, butcher? Do you know that term? They destroy the liver completely. They cook until like turns into leather, you know, and turns into leather, becomes really crumbly, which, in my opinion, just say my opinion, I'm not saying whether you should agree with me or not, liver should be treated like steak. Like steak should be like bouncy, medium rare. I know I'm sure if you guys are from US, the thought of eating pink skin, it makes you want to cringe, but that's safe as anything. The rest of the world, not the rest of the world, quite a lot, big part of the world consumes medium rare steak, medium rare certain meats, definitely not chicken, not pork, not goat, lamb, yes, medium rare lamb. Not the ones that not to consume medium rare is pork, chicken, goat. Yes, don't eat them, because especially with pork and with all of them, with pork and goat, because they're carriers of worms. Actually they are. So the worms goes into the meat. Sorry, I hope I will make you not eat a goat and pork anymore, but that's the reality of it, you know. All so you can actually catch it. I'm not saying that's 100%, you know. On the rare occasions, if that pig or that goat is not in a good environment, it hasn't been reared in a good environment, you can get these they can get these worms that gets into the food, and when you consume it, you get tapeworms. Yes, it's tapeworms. You can get tapeworms from consuming them if they're well cooked. With the chicken, you can get some, what's it called? There's another one. What is it? You can get the chicken. Chicken is another problem as well. That you can make you extremely ill. Is it botulitis? Not sure. Is it botulitis if it's how you say it? Anyway, I'm sure you know what I mean. So these are the 3 meats that shouldn't be eaten raw. Everything else is pretty much fine. You know, for example, the steak tartare. Steak tartare is just literally raw beef, chopped as fine as possible, with a raw egg, mix it up with pepper, black pepper and salt. Oh my god, that's so delicious! So delicious. You have to try these things. Honestly, you need to be more adventurous. So what was I saying? Yeah, so the liver needs to be bouncy, medium rare. It's so delicious. How do you guys cook yours? With mine, I vary the recipe. Sometimes it's just literally chopped onions, just with chopped onions, lots of onions, so that's called liver and onions. Sometimes I can add some tomatoes and peppers in the onions. Sometimes it could just be the liver, just treated like a steak, just with salt and pepper, and lightly fried on both sides with butter and oil. Amazing, you know. And liver, why am I talking so fast again? It's like talking so fast. It's like there's no punctuation. Yeah, on my speech there's no full stop. So yeah, with liver, it's such a premium piece of meat, and it's not treated as such. It's treated as cheap as anything. It's such a premium, and should be treated as a premium. Actually shouldn't be, should carry on be treated as cheap as anything, because if people realize how good it is for you, then the price will increase like everything else. Essentially, liver has got most of the nutrients that you need, most of the minerals, most of everything that you need. Liver is truly a superfood, truly a superfood. And I'll tell you why it's truly a superfood. I'll give you the evidence in this video right now why it's a superfood. I'm going to talk about wild animals as an example. For example, lions, hyenas, those predator animals. Tell me, when they kill an animal for them to consume, what is the first piece they go for? The liver, 100%. Always go for the liver, because the liver is the part of an animal that's got everything they need. You can survive entirely on liver. Well, entirely not necessarily, because if you eat liver every day, you can have vitamin A saturation, because it's got a lot of vitamin A. It's got a lot of everything, but vitamin A, because I'm not sure if you guys know, too much high consumption of vitamin A can cause some serious health issues. But eating liver once a week, that's bang on. You know, that's the cherry on the top. There's another term I want to use, but I can't remember what that term is. So yeah, liver is a top meat. And also humans, even if you look at some tribes now, when the men go hunt for the meat to take to the family, what do they eat? They take the best for them. When they kill the animal, animal's dead, they remove the liver, they eat it right there and then. I'm sure they, right there and then, because that's the prime of that meat. And also I'm sure they don't take it back. I'm sure also they don't take back to their families, because it can go fast pretty bad. So liver, if you got to try it, please do. It's amazing. It's gonna change your life, not just in your exploration of different foods, but also just you're gonna start feeling better with yourself, your health. Honestly, trust me. Yes, so as I expected, no liver. It's about quarter past 5 now, so I didn't expect to find any liver. I've just been hopeful. Instead, I've just bought a chicken. I might try again tomorrow morning, and I'll just put the chicken in the freezer tomorrow, not today. I'll put it tomorrow if I find a liver. If I don't find a liver again, I'll cook the chicken instead. Boo-hoo. We haven't been able to eat liver for so long. Maybe over a month. I think it's been over a month. Yeah, it's been way over a month since we've eaten liver. We love eating liver. Yeah, you should try it. It's amazing. When it's well cooked, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah. grew up not liking liver at all, because my family, they don't know how to cook liver. It's like they're trying to kill that meat again. It's not, sorry, did I use the wrong word here? Not sure. See what I mean? It's like they're trying to butchify that meat again. So it gets so dry. But I think I must have been like around 11 or 12 years old. I went to my my uncle's girlfriend's house, and her mom cooked liver, and they've asked me if I wanted to eat. I went to, maybe must have been around lunch or dinner time, and because I've been brought up, when somebody offers you anything, you should never say no, out of politeness, especially if it's food, especially if we go around time, lunch time. If they're offering you, you should say yes. Even if they're serving you, just say, oh, not that much, just very little. So obviously, then I said yes, but inside me I was like, no, why do I have to say yes to this meal? It's liver. I'm telling you, when I got that in my mouth, it's like I had this awakening moment. So amazing. So amazing. And then since then, when I had the opportunity to start cooking myself, I just thought, right, I remember eating that liver. It's medium rare, and that's how I'm going to cook it. Yeah, my husband's exactly the same. You say some people butcher the liver, and at school as well. At school, it was horrible. Those school cooks, honestly. And I grew up around the time in Portugal. I'm sure they still do it now. I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. In the state schools and private schools in Portugal. I went to a state school. I'll just say private schools because private and state schools exist everywhere. But back in the day, we used to have proper cooks. They actually used to cook the meal and cook in the school premises. They chopped the onions, the garlic, everything. They did everything from scratch. And my husband says it was like exactly the same in UK. He went when him growing up, the schools got everything in the onions still with the skin, everything on. They had to peel the potatoes. They had to do everything from scratch. And he says it's exactly the same eating liver at school in UK. It was like, why? They used to also kill. Sorry, I use that word again. Please, YouTube, don't cancel my video. I'm too small for you to start doing that to me at this moment in time. Allow me to grow a little bit. So yeah, he says exactly the same. They used to like cook the liver for hours on end. So when you put it in your mouth, it's just like this piece of leather, which is like not even piece of leather. It's like a piece of leather that is deteriorating. When you touch it, just crumbles into this dried sand or whatever. I don't even know how to describe it. It's horrible. Yeah, but when it's nicely cooked, amazeballs. So amazing. Yeah, so it's getting dark now. It's still nice to come for a walk though. Have you guys been going for walks? Have you? Come on, those who've actually been going out for walks. It's so good for you. So good. I tried to convince my husband to come for walks with me. Honestly, he's so lazy. He's so lazy. If I could show him in a camera, you wouldn't believe how good his body is. You believe he goes to the gym every day. He's so lazy, hates walking. Now he's got his bicycle, likes getting everywhere on the bicycle, which is good. It's better than nothing. But I said to him, we need to go out for walks as well, because you don't go every day in your bicycle. You need to get the blood flowing. It's so good for your health. I believe walking and swimming, those are the two best exercises. Even though I tell you what's about with swimming. I swim really well actually, and I love swimming. I love going to the beach, swimming pool. But the problem about swimming is the chloride goes into the hair and it's bad for the skin. That's all. When I was a kid, I didn't care about it, obviously. because it wasn't me who had to take care of my hair, and it makes your hair so dry, it damages your hair so much. Yeah, when I was a kid I didn't care about it because it wasn't me who had to look after my hair, but as an adult, no, 100% I'm much better go to the sea and swim in the sea. Yeah, swimming and walking, I think. Don't take me on what I'm saying. This is what I believe. I'm not sure. I think they're the best forms of exercising. Yeah, so please go for a walk. Just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like I tell you. I'm gonna keep banging this on in every single video. It's so good for your mind, your body, your health, everything about it. Actually, breathe some fresh air. Even if you live in a polluted city, it's better than nothing. You know, don't wear those masks. Those masks make no difference. Those face masks the surgeons use, they don't make any difference. Those masks essentially got invented for operating theaters and for doctors, because when they speak, when they breathe, the fluid can go into the wounds of the patients, and that's to stop infection from the wounds. It's nothing to do with air, because the air particles are so small that just go through those masks like anything, you know. They're so small. And I gave you that proof. You know, those people around COVID, the quarantine, they're masked up. They masked up their eyes, their feet, their everything. They still caught it. Why? Because those masks don't work anything. The only ones that work is the ones that got this carbon filter. You know, the ones that protect you from gas poisoning. They're the only ones that work. Everything else, no. Just wasting your money doing that anyway. Yeah, and as I'm sure you've seen one of the videos, I said these wearing masks and being locked at home doesn't work anywhere, because viruses just travel like anything. My husband was at home one day when he's going through his dark periods. He didn't leave the house for like, I believe 6 months. He didn't leave the house at all. He didn't want to go shopping. I used to come and check on him. That's when he had his what is it called? His deep depression period. I used to come and check and bring food for him, etc. And he got really bad, extremely bad cold. He couldn't even move, he couldn't talk, he couldn't do anything, and he didn't leave the house even once. How did he manage to catch that? And to me, the way they try to protect us, if you know what I mean, around COVID period, they didn't try to protect us, they're trying to test us. That's my view. Honestly, that's my view. Because not even one government around the world cares about their people. So anyway, that's the end of the vlog today. As I've said, I feel so happy today. Not happy, I just got this sense of extreme positive energy, you know. So I feel so energetic, so I feel so hyped up. It was yesterday that I said to you, oh my god, I feel so hyped up, you know. Yeah, so so that's the end of the video today. I hope you're having a good day. If you don't, go for a walk, guys, go for a walk, please. If you're not having a good day, that will end sooner or later, and then you can start enjoying some positive periods. And yeah, so have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, you know, good night, lunch, dinner, breakfast, tea, snack. Have a lovely day. I can't really wave really wide, and I really want to, but I can't, because there's so many cars driving. just to say goodbye properly. My phone decided to shut me down, says you've had enough now. So just came to say a proper goodbye. Well, have a lovely evening, have a lovely day, honestly do. As I say, I really feel like give me this huge goodbye, wave around, but I can't because people think I'm mad. But anyway, I hope you can see from inside my eyes, inside my soul, how I feel. Feel positive, please feel positive. Feel positive.